on the line. There's people checking your ID. Now, speaking of IDs, I'm going to identify this other person who has joined us. His name, of course, is Richard Shore. He is, of course, the musical director for a show that I'm kind of involved in called Shalom Dammit, an evening with Rabbi Saul Solomon, back when we did it at the Richmond Shepherd Theater years ago, and then we did it in Colorado, and then we did it in New York a few times, and we want to do it again. We put together a wonderful 4-minute promo of it that I've been saving, that because I was trying to get it. You should show it now. I should show it, like at the end of the program to show it, because it's pretty great. But there's no point in trying to attract money for it, because I'm not going to be doing anything for at least half a year. But Richard,
why? Why aren't you doing anything for half a year?
Because I don't want to die. And my wife doesn't want to die,
Huh?
Simple as that.
I suppose if that's your outlook.
Yeah, well, Richard, you know me. Is my outlook positive? Am I ever optimistic about anything?
Well, this is why we get along so well.
There you go.
Hey, can I ask a question?
No, what?
Okay.
No,
do you seriously think that you're going to die? Or are you just being uber careful?
I am being uber careful, but I have a reason. Let me put it that way.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah.
I cannot explain more, but there is a very significant reason. Yeah, we're getting firecrackers. Look at that. God. Oh no, that one was my fart, but the rest of them are firecrackers. Do you hear that?
How do I set this so I can see everybody?
On gallery.
You should be. I can see everybody.
Gallery, Richard.
I don't see anything that says gallery.
Oh, go up on the
way up in the top where it says view, top right. Way at the top.
Top right, it says
you can't see me anyway.
Top right, it says leave. Do you want me to leave? I haven't even said anything yet.
Scrolling on your phone. Keep scrolling from left.
Where it says view. Look for view.
Dave, have you heard? I was going to check with David Short. How is he doing?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, we were hoping he would find a few moments to be on the show with us. He did not. He is resting. We should mention David Short was hit by a car. I don't know if you know.
Goodness.
I heard.
Was hit by a car about a week and a half, just before Christmas.
Is he home or is he still in the hospital?
I'm sorry?
Is he home or still in the hospital?
No, he got home Christmas, either the day before Christmas or on Christmas morning. He was sent home. Yeah. When he's recuperating, he broke 6 ribs, so it was not fun. But he's okay. We were hoping he would find a few moments to join us today. He was not able to, but we certainly give a shout out to him. Obviously, our Richard, David Short is with us every week playing the Today Yesterday trivia game. Maybe he'll be with us next week. I don't know if he'll be quite up to it yet.
I'd love to come and play with you again. I had so much fun when we did it.
Well, Eva, are you, again, we do Saturday mornings. Is that a problem or is that not a problem? I forget.
No, I can skip temple. I don't mind.
There you go. I can skip temple.
Go to hell. Why not?
Dog doesn't like it.
If you're going to temple, you don't believe in hell.
Well, that's right. Exactly.
Now, Richard,
when you get down there, you're really surprised.
It's not like there's a kiddish to go to. I mean, I went for the food and the singing.
Yes, I never thought this existed, and now it does.
You go for the herring. That's what we go for, obviously.
Oh, yes, I love that herring.
I've got herring in the fridge. What do I need to go to hell for herring?
Cream
I have no herring, and I feel terrible.
Wait, sorry. No, I'm hard of herring. But anywho, Richard Shore, you live in you're still in Colorado, right? You haven't moved?
Yeah, we have another hour and a half of this stinking 2021 left.
Oh, that's
right. Richard, is your house on fire?
How are you in Colorado? It's in terrible shape. What happened with the fire?
Well, that was about 20 miles south of me, about a half-hour drive. And we had some hurricane force winds, Category 2. There was even a wind gust recorded at 115 miles an hour.
My God.
And it blew down some power lines, and the power lines set fires. And one of them was in this, well, both of them were in a suburban area, but one of them just really spread. and houses started to catch fire. Now they're saying well over 500 houses
Yeah.
got burned down.
Thousands, they're
And
saying.
Now it's
somehow or
snowing.
huh?
Now it's snowing.
A little bit, not so much where I am, but hopefully more down there. And somehow or other, nobody got killed.
Yeah,
Amazingly enough, I mean, like,
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
amazing.
so yeah, we've all got, as miserable as things have been, we have things to be thankful for, even like today. You know,
Let's just hope 2022 is better,
it won't be, but we
please.
can hope.
It has to be.
Well, first
Okay.
thing I have to do in 2022 is find a place to live.
What?
Well, don't
My
you? Your family has. I mean, I don't want to get into stuff that people don't know, but don't you have a place in Massachusetts, or is that not a thing?
well, I'm in no place I'm gonna live. I mean, I'm not gonna move in with my sister.
People do crazier. I'm living with my mother.
No, I'm getting. They're selling my They're selling my townhouse, so I have to find some place to live. So I've been house shopping during Christmas. You can imagine the success I'm having.
Yeah. Not to mention, you're at the worst possible time in the real estate market to buy.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anybody need a roommate? Yeah. Eva, you have a nice little long one bedroom or is it two bed? You've got like almost a double apartment there.
Yeah, but Alfie's got the other apartment. I put him on a lease and he's not going anywhere. I'm stuck with him. He's not here right now.
Adam's not saying anything.
By the way, how is
Adam is listening to the repartee and just saying, I've got nothing to add here of any value, so I'll just listen.
Nor would you even in other circumstances, Adam.
Adam, that's fine. Dave doesn't either.
Thank you, very much. Let me explain.
Dave's going to be spending time in the Untalented Hotel in London.
Oh,
Paris.
Mhm.
Oh, Paris. I'm sorry. Paris.
Okay, so by the way, Adam Glass is my cousin. Eva Heinemann is an old friend who freely admits she became a theater critic thanks to me.
No, it's his fault. It's his fault.
Vicky Quaggy, of course, co-creator of Late Night Catechism, and is also doing Christmas bingo up until January 2nd. So basically,
yeah, and then we segue into Bible bingo.
Bible bingo. Ooh.
I do have a good joke if you want to hear it.
Oh yes, I love jokes.
Okay, let me introduce and then we'll come back. So also Mary Shang Barnage, who writes for TotalTheater.com,
Right.
TheaterInChicago.com. Yes, she is. She's just not visual. And Richard Shore, the musical director, and attached, as we say, to Shalom Damek, and Evening with Rabbi Saul Solomon. Tell us your joke.
Okay, here's a joke. So this guy dies, and he goes to heaven, and he's standing in line at the pearly gates, and all of a sudden a bell rings, and confetti starts to fall. Balloons are falling. It's just mayhem. Turns out he's the trizillionth soul in heaven. And St. Peter rushes up to him and says, "You have won. And what you've won is you get to ask and have answered any question, any mystery, anything you've ever wondered about. Think about it." The guy says, "Oh, I know already, but I want to ask the Virgin Mary." And Peter goes, "Oh, the Virgin Mary. Okay, I said anything." And he goes and gets the Virgin Mary, and she comes out, and she and the guy walk off. Mary says, "What's your question?" Guy says, "Okay, in every painting, in every mosaic, in every tapestry, in every photo, in every statue, anytime I've ever seen your beautiful face, you always look so sad. And I have to ask Mary, why always so sad?" And Mary looks around to make sure no one's listening. And she goes, "Well, the truth is, I always wanted a girl." Boom. Thank you and good night.
And it was clean. I can't believe it was clean. This is
That's how I end every one of my shows,
with
that joke.
Vicky Quaggy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear a little bit more from Mary. Tell us one more bit about Chicago Theater of the Year, if you can. Oh, Mary's still there?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, but okay, what did you want to know?
Well, anything else that you kind of prepared to talk about You know, because I know usually on these New Year's things we spend like a half an hour together, but it's a whole different thing
Oh,
this year.
okay.
So
I told Steve.
Okay, well, if Richard Shore is looking for a place to live, there's still an attic somewhere near Red Orchid where Michael Shannon once slept. So
and Michael Shannon, a well-known actor, and
Yeah.
broken far beyond
yeah,
Chicago.
okay,
Who was
you
Michael
all know
Shannon, who
about
was
Michael
in
Shannon now,
Chicago.
but what?
What?
I say Michael Shannon was in Chicago, having a drink at a bar when he was receiving the Oscar. What was that, like 2-3 years ago, Mary?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was in a show in Chicago at the time.
Yeah,
and
he was in a show in
Yeah,
Chicago.
okay, yeah, he still comes back to the literally hole in the wall red orchid, okay, which is located in a little studio behind the curbside buildings. So you have to walk into the middle of a okay, down what used to be an alley, but now has a roof and a floor on it.
Right.
Into this little hole in the wall there. Okay, but yeah, Michael Shannon comes home from Hollywood and okay, vacuums
Hangs
the
out.
lobby.
Sorry.
And he
Yeah,
hangs
but-
out. Michael Shannon hangs out in Chicago. You can catch him in Old Town. You can see him at bars.
Well, it's like Alec Baldwin in East Hampton without the killing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ow.
People think that guy looks just like Michael Shannon. It is Michael Shannon.
Okay, but in his very early days, okay, and I recall seeing Michael Shannon in a play when he was 17 years old.
Wow.
Okay, Vicky, you might remember it was Dexter's little studio up in Evanston. Okay, before Killer Joe premiered there. But okay, but Tracy Letts and Shannon and a couple of others were in it, and afterwards, okay, I ran backstage, grabbed Dexter Bullard by the lapels, and said, "Where did you find him?"
I remember you raving about Michael Shannon's performances long before he was
Right.
on TV, long before. I mean, Mary was like one of the early champions
Yeah.
of him, and we're a champion of Mary Shen Barnage. Mary, you can again read her theaterinchicago.com, TotalTheater.com, Windy City Times. Mary, want to thank you so much for being with us on this new year. Wishing you happiness, wishing you good health in 2022, and I hope to see.
And Happy New Year to you. You are going to get so much snow next week.
Thank you, Mary.
It's hitting us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a couple of days, okay, it's going to westerly its way over to you.
I'm sure. Well, we've gotten so lucky so far. Not a drop really of snow in New York up through.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
That's going to end soon.
Yeah.
Not in a hurry.
Yeah, if it had
Get
only
there
ended for
inside.
us 2 days earlier.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
If our snowless season had ended 2 days earlier, maybe the fires wouldn't have been so bad.
I know.
No, totally.
Well,
Totally.
Mary, have a great one. I'm going to let you go. So have a
Okay.
great 2022. And guys, let's see, who wants this to go? Because I do want, since Richard is here, Joyce made me think of this. Would you like to see the debut, really, of the promo that Richard and I put together for Shalom
Yeah.
Rabbit and Evening?
Of course.
With Rabbi Salsa?
Absolutely.
It
Yeah,
mixes
totally.
original footage from way back in the Richland Shepherd Theater and new footage we just shot a couple of months ago in New York. It's about 4 minutes long. So let's see, I'm going to share my screen. It's the first time I've done this all night.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay, I think it's pretty fantastic. So here it is. You should be seeing, not my mail. Thank you very much. Not this.
There it is.
Oh, I see.
Perfect. Yes.
And you see all the pictures
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I see
Here
it.
we go. There's Mary, one of the shows Mary wanted to talk about, but here is maybe I don't have it. Maybe I have it on another. Hold on. Just one.
Dave, you are always such a tease.
I wasn't planning to show this tonight. That's why I shame on me. Let's see if I can find it.
No, there somewhere.
It's got to be here somewhere. Hold
Stop
on.
screen share while you're looking, David. Stop
Well,
screen share.
there's nothing they can see that I'm not even.
Now it's still 2021 in Chicago. Does 2022 feel any different?
What? Well, I missed the.
It's still
I said
No,
it's still-
no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. No,
Not really.
no.
Do we have
I
any
think maybe
plans?
But it's still young yet. They'll give it time.
Hopes
Nope,
for
not
20.
showing it. Oh well. Oh
You
well.
don't have it?
Oh well, that's
It-
okay.
It's on your Google Drive.
No, it's not okay.
It's on your
Okay.
I can't go.
A little
so deep
tension.
into that, but
Yeah, it's all right.
Stop screen sharing. And look.
yeah, I'll stop. I can play it off YouTube, but that gets a little too crazy. Let's just try it one more
You're
time.
live on YouTube. You can't play.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, am I back live on YouTube?
I don't know.
And it's being recorded. Oh joy!
Let's see if this might be it. This might not be it.
It says movie. Let's see.
Oh no, this is 4 hours and 13. Or is it? No, it's 4 minutes and 13 seconds long. This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here we go.
Screen, David.
All right. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Here we go.
All right.
So impatient. Shalom. Damn it.
But a bump.
Rabbi coming and we're gonna go pray. I don't proselytize. I don't come up to you and say, ooh, boy, you should turn Jewish. You should, but you, yeah. Just put a Mogan David round my neck and write the UJA a whopping check. My prostate's bigger than a 3-pound blitz. I'm just an old-time Jewish prince. What is it that makes me a Jew? Apart from my crippling depression. Oh, you? Hoo-hoo. So you want to be a Jew? Hoo-hoo. You want to grow a beard, dress up weird, new? Hoo-hoo. For centuries, our differences have torn us apart. Tonight, I want to tear us together. Joseph Heller, Arthur Miller, Bibish Finkel, Barry Diller, Matis Yahoo, Norman Mailer, husbands of Elizabeth Taylor, give your Thomas French a kiss, make Aliyah get a bris, lose your memory, die of cancer, we're still waiting for an answer. Shalom, damn it! My name is Rabbi Saul Solomon, founder and spiritual leader of Temple Sons of Bitches in Great You can tell it's Long Island because to get from the dais to the sanctuary, you have to go through a nail salon. I've created a show, a theater show, where in sermon and song, I express my worldview. Kiss the fringe, touch the Torah, make the blessing, break the bread, cut the matzah, tie this 6 times around this, 7 times around this. This is not religion. This is OCD. This land was Turkish, then it was British, but they felt guilty, so now it's Yiddish. Size-wise, you can fit all of Eretz Yisrael into New Jersey and still have room for a Chuck E. Cheese. The West Bank is in Israel. Gaza and the Golan Heights are in Israel. Houses there are called settlements because Jews who could have moved to Bermuda looked around and said, we'll settle. I sit all day with a Bible in front of me until I reach the end of Deuteronomy. We dance around, say prayers, and then we have to start with Genesis all over again. Here we have Reb Chaim Zatz, the scholar. He spent decades translating the Torah into Hebrew. A terrible waste of time, of course, because the Torah was already in Hebrew. You don't have to be Jewish to come to Shalom, damn it. I'll be doing circumcisions at the door. If you're always in a hurry, yet you still make time to worry, then you're Jewish. Then you're Jewish.
Rabbi, why do Jews always answer a question with another question?
We do? Any other questions? Hey, oh, another question. My God, I still have to be funny. All right, talk to me.
Rabbi, is it true that the best kind of cheese to eat on Passover is mozzarella?
Oh,
That's bad.
But a bump.
get out!
He outdid you.
Say your brachas. Bend your knees and move your tuchus.
Ah, Leslie. Oh,
Come, Mrs. Finkelman, come and kiss the Torah. Shalom, damn it. An evening with me. Funny, timely, and ethnic. How'd you like to do their horizontal horror? Rabbis coming and we're gonna go crazy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dave.
Yes, the deafening silence and so.
I
You know,
laughed and I was
you know what?
nodding. People don't realize how hard it is to do a one-character show. You did an excellent job.
Well,
Hey,
Wasn't
hey,
one
hey,
character,
there are
that
two of
was-
us there.
That was at least 15 characters in Dave's head.
Well, yes, still the one-person show. Excellent job, Dave.
Two.
Yes, it's a one-man, two-person show. That's what we call it because Richard is an integral part as the musical director.
Well, okay,
Of course.
yes.
Yes, and he doesn't have a
Yes.
tin ear, or else he would be a tinfoil. But
Ooh.
sorry, that would be if the
Ooh.
show had rap in it. But all right, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's still funny.
Thank
It was
you.
cute, very cute.
It's a wonderful promo, Dave.
Yeah, that works really well.
So great.
Very
Swim at
good.
the greenhouse. Get me in there. We'll do it. We'll do in like
Let's
after-
talk.
Let's work it out. Let's get the show up and going somewhere, please.
Somewhere, please. 2022.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
we've
a
only been
million
doing it for 10
shows.
years.
a million fringe places all
I've been
over
doing
the
late night
world.
catechism for 29 years now.
Yes, but I actually like to use somebody else's money to do the show for once. I don't have to rent a fringe, or pay $900 to a fringe space so I can make the fringe people,
No, but
give
there's
them a living.
fringes. I'm talking about all over the world. I mean, I've had
Yeah.
I have someone with a one-person show. She's gone to Iceland and Sweden,
Oh, yeah.
and all
Yes.
over the place.
Yes, I've gone to Australia. I've gone to Guam. I've gone to Singapore, England, Ireland. Oh, yeah.
And are you on your own steam, or you're Vicky? You don't have a musical. It's a one person like.
It's not a musical,
Right.
not a musical, but they have to pay the airfare and the hotel and the whole thing,
That's I'll do. Or I shouldn't say I'll do. I have to talk with Rabbi Sal to see if he's available because obviously he doesn't work on Shabbos.
What does this mean? Guess what Dr. Frankenstein's New Year's resolution was?
All right, we have a joke. This is coming from
Oh,
Steve the
okay.
Whistler.
Okay.
What again? Read it again,
Guess
Joyce.
what Dr. Frankenstein's New Year's resolution was?
What was Dr. Frankenstein's New Year's resolution?
What was it?
It was like
I don't know. He says no soap, eh? I don't know if that's the punchline.
Just say it.
Punchline.
I think we just lost it.
wait. All right.
What was it? What's the punchline?
I don't think there is one. He says no soap, eh?
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That could be a reference to like the old joke that isn't a joke of no soap radio.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I don't know what it means. No hablo inglés.
Dr. Frank.
Whatever.
Somebody Google it.
Well, I heard no sorbet. What? There's no.
No,
sugar?
I know, Eva, that's what I was thinking. No sorbet.
No,
okay.
Was that what you said? No sorbet.
That means you gotta eat, the really fattening
No,
ice
so
cream.
that's
But
not the
whatever,
punchline.
that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not the punchline up here.
It's
There's
a new year.
punchline coming. Oh my God. See, the problem is
I wrote, what is
Steve
it?
the Whistler. We're talking about Steve the Whistler Herbst, who was on earlier in the program.
Oh,
and then
I love him.
And now we can't have him back because you can't bring some. Oh no. Oh.
Okay. So what is it? So what is?
Say the
what
joke
is-
again.
What is Dr. Frankenstein's New Year's resolution?
What?
To make new friends.
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
that was almost as bad as it must have been.
Do you know where they
Okay.
come from? Parts unknown.
And you know where they stay?
Where?
The Untalented Hotel.
Until they bolt. Yeah, no, all right. Anywho.
Wow.
it's kind of like, is it Frankenstein.
No, that's the young
Frankenstein.
Igor.
Yeah.
I just saw Young Frankenstein on TCM. It was just on. I just watched it. It's
You know, Mel
so
Brooks
funny.
is with Betty White gone. Mel Brooks. Is
Ava, what knockers?
and-
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
And Frau Blucher.
Wow, you do the horse noise. Yes.
And what does blucha mean in Lithuanian?
Oh, I don't know what.
Glue.
What?
Glue.
Oh, glue. You're right.
Oh, that's
Frau
brilliant.
Glue.
Glue. It's the horse.
Blucha
it's
is
the
glue.
horses
Oh,
off.
that's why they get mad. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Thank you.
He was my boyfriend.
So Gene Wilder actually wrote this, brought it to Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks helped him process it, run it through, and made it work. So Gene
It's so
Wilder was some of
brilliant.
the great brilliance behind that.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, and I just found out Mel Brooks did not want to have the pudding on the roof. He didn't want that at all. He fought Gene.
It's so
He fought for it.
fabulous.
And
He
Gene
did.
fought
Right.
for it, and it's just
Yes.
the biggest
Yeah.
laugh.
It makes that whole scene.
Yep. And that was Gene Wilder, not Mel
The
Brooks.
Scarecrow with Gene Wilder.
Yeah, we just actually, yeah, it's funny. You mentioned Gene Wilder. We get Broadway HD. I don't know if any of you subscribe to that, but did you know that Gene Wilder was in a play, apparently a classic European play called The Scarecrow. where
Oh
he
my God, that is when I fell in love with Gene Wilder. I love that play. He is so heartbreaking in that play. That play is so good. And that's
Eva, tell us about the play.
oh, it's so sad. What it is there's it's like in the colonial times, and this witch or something. She brings in this mirror, and it's the mirror of truth. And Gene Wilder thinks he's a real person. He doesn't realize he's a scarecrow. And of course, he falls in love with someone. And don't forget, I saw this like maybe 30, 40 years ago, and I still remember it. And then he looks in the mirror and he sees that he's not a real person. He's a scarecrow. And it's just heartbreaking.
and he has to give up the girl that he just lives for. Play in the thing. Do you remember who played the girl?
No,
Blythe Danner.
really?
Yeah, back in the
Wow.
And wasn't the corn cob pipe that kept him alive?
This is
Yep,
the
yep,
nicotine.
yep, exactly.
Steven said he thinks they're
Wow.
absolutely right to keep that line in the movie.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Everything about pretty much everything about. There were a couple of cheap jokes in Young Frank, and you know I hate cheap jokes.
Oh,
Right.
you only like the expensive kind.
I like jokes when they're on sale, but cheap,
Well, here's another.
no
You
more
only
jokes.
take it on
Another joke
retail.
from Steve.
Yeah. What's
Retail.
Camera's New Year's resolution? Say it.
What?
What is the digital camera's New Year's resolution?
Oh God,
Oh,
I'm so
God.
bad at these.
9 megapixels? What?
All right, we're waiting for the answer.
What is it?
See what develops here.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm asking what is it?
Yeah, we'll get it in a GIF-y. Get it little. Yeah.
oh, that was bad, Dave.
I know.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well,
Wait,
wait,
Listen, I'm gonna hit you with another little Willie joke in a minute.
Wait.
1080p?
1080p. 10. These are
Resolution. It's a TV resolution.
the punchlines.
It's
have been
an
old.
image
That's-
resolution.
That's image resolution, and it's not new.
Oh, resolution. I get it. Ugh.
Oh, resolution. Yeah, got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, how can we
Hey,
get
hey,
back?
Joyce,
Yeah.
you have any good jokes there?
No.
These are
My joke was good. My joke was good.
Richard, now, Adam, you have a lemonade joke?
they're only.
No, I have a little Willie joke.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but please keep your pants on. I mean, we know, but yes.
Wait a minute, I was supposed to be wearing pants for you. I just have a shirt.
I'm not wearing pants.
There you go. Thank you very much.
I'm wearing
So-
a
You're very welcome. I haven't gone outside in 3 days, so I see no reason.
There you go. So little Willie comes home from school with a note for his mother saying Willie's having trouble with gender issues. So Willie's mother brings him up to the bedroom and says, Willie, I want you to take off my blouse. And Willie takes off her blouse. And I want you to take off my dress, my skirt. And Willie takes off her skirt. And now I want you to take off my bra. And Willie takes off her bra. and now I want you to take off my panties. And he takes off her panties. And he says, now, Willie, I don't want you to wear my clothes to school ever again.
Oh.
I want you to know. Now, hold on. I told this joke to my mother. Now,
When you were
David knows
12
my
years
mother.
old?
Well, no. I was an adult, and I had my brothers there at the same time, and they are cringing, begging me not to tell this joke because they think
Yeah.
something very bad's about to happen. And when I finally dropped the last line, I think my oldest brother almost nearly had a stroke because, of course,
Oh, no.
Actually, I should ask, Adam,
yes,
how are
yes,
your brothers? I mean, they're my cousins too. How are they?
everybody's fine. Everybody's doing well. You know,
Lots.
everybody's
I
getting
mean,
older.
please remind me. There's Jordan and there's
Evan,
Eben,
Tito,
right?
Tito.
right?
Tigo, right?
Yeah.
And what do they do? Are they?
Well,
Yeah.
well, Jordan's an attorney. Evan deals with commercial real estate development and so on.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
what does
Because
that tell?
we haven't had much family on. Please remind me. I've got pre-recorded stuff just before we leave from my mom and my mom-in-law. They pre-tape something, so we'll do that when you guys go. But we're like 8 minutes till 1 a.m.
I
here.
know. And for me, it's 8 minutes to midnight.
So let's keep you guys. If you guys can stay a little while longer,
Sure.
we'll chat a little bit more, and we'll keep Vicky here so we can celebrate. If that's cool with you, we can
Yeah.
do another
Yeah.
drop.
Otherwise, I'm alone.
It's almost 1 a.m.
I was on an earlier Zoom and we ended it so I could come on here.
Pass off more jokes here.
Oh yeah, Steve, if you have another joke,
He's got one.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definition of
Ava.
What
Please
is the
don't.
definition of a New Year's resolution? Oh, that is the joke, right?
yeah.
What is the definition of a New Year's resolution?
What is it?
We're not even gonna try. All right.
I'm afraid.
Ava, how do you know Dave?
1080p.
Ava,
think
how
we
do
did
you
this
know
already.
Dave?
Oh, it's actually it's a very funny story. A friend of mine went on a blind date with him and she was telling me about him. I said, oh, he's perfect for me. I'm going to go on a blind date with him. So we went and saw 5 women wearing the same bridesmaid's dress. And Julie, what's her name? I'm blanking, with the rose in the hair, the cabaret singer, Julie Wilson. Sat next to me and we were both talking about losing our keys, and Dave told me about this magazine and I said I started writing for him and we just became instant friends.
Absolutely, yeah. And I had a magazine called This Month. It was This Week on Stage that became This Month on Stage. Which
No,
was
it started off
compatible
as
reviews.
This Month and became This Week.
No, it started this week, and then I couldn't deal with the week anymore. I needed a monthly. Oh yeah, yeah. And back, I was young enough. I was still having my monthlies then. So I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Just ignore it.
What is
Keep
the
going.
definition?
I'm trying to grind for it. The answer is an idea that goes in one ear and out year and out the other.
It goes in one year and out the other.
One era, I bet it is.
Era or
I
year?
bet it's one era and out the other.
Yeah.
I think he's absorbed a little too much champagne.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You have to whistle the answers.
With lighter fluid. So yes, but that's how I know Eva, and I know basically I just know Vicky from having seen you first on stage, and then
Right. You interviewed me like a year ago, or at least.
Oh, you were on the show. Yeah, no, it's been like
Yeah, on the show, and then we just every once in a while you'd invite me on, and I have tremendously enjoyed all of it.
And I hope to get you on many times in
I hope so.
this year ahead. Now, Richard Shore, you were at that time teaching at a university in Northern Colorado where I was adjunct teaching and Joyce was teaching, and so that's how we kind of hooked up. I was looking for a musical director to help my friend Rabbi Sal with his
No.
show.
I was editing your master's thesis.
That's right. Yes.
Wait, how did you find him to edit your master's thesis?
Oh, he would. Well, Richard.
I was teaching there, and his thesis advisor was at the time a friend of mine, and she got me. She was the head of the theater education program, and so she asked me to start editing the master's theses that were coming into the program. And she gave me Dave's, and I remember we were having such spielkes over yours because it was non-traditional.
Go figure.
What was your thesis? What was it?
Well, the idea was, it was while I was working on with Rabbi Sal Shalom Dammit. So it was the process of creating it. But while I was creating it, I was also trying to perform it, because that was part of it. You had to do a performance and write about the performance after, supposedly after you've performed it, except you have to write 95% of it before you performed it. So you have to make believe you've already done it. Academia is insane. So I'm writing.
Well, but the biggest problem was that he wrote his thesis with a Yiddish accent.
Oh.
Yeah, which didn't go over that well in Colorado. So,
No.
No, but I had humor.
What kind of typewriter did you use to make that work?
Yeah. Well, the best thing, and I want to Wendy and Fred were on earlier, but Wendy did me a big solid. I don't think you ever heard this, Richard, was that Wendy's a librarian in the university that we're talking about. And so when my thesis was quote unquote published, they publish these things per se, like
Sure.
one volume, it goes in the university and one to the Library of Congress, God knows. So when
It's ProQuest.
on ProQuest, but when I get a copy of it, and I see, my thesis, I wrote this, is all about my play, and I get and it says Rabbit Sol Solomon.
Oh, Rabbit.
So they literally on the cover of my thesis, they completely misspell. That's the story of my life. And Wendy caught it, and she had it fixed at the university, and then they made the.
Well, that's like that old joke, a priest, a rabbi, a priest, an imam, and a rabbit walk into a bar, and the rabbit says, "I think I'm a typo."
That was the best joke of the night.
Hey.
Gentlemen, this is very important. Vicky is in Chicago.
Yes.
Now, Chicago is just over a minute away from
2
having
minutes.
its own New Year. So
2 minutes, I can see it. I feel like I should put on something here to do the countdown.
What we did an hour ago on the program, we'll do it again since you guys weren't here for it.
Yeah.
Since it's such a horrible, stinky, miserable year for everybody.
It is.
We're going to be dropping the deodorant instead of a ball. Here it is. It's a great idea and a dry idea, ladies and gentlemen. So if you'll do it with me, let's do kind of a countdown. 30.
Do we have the countdown?
I'll just do it by close enough. 30.
A minute. You got.
Do we have it?
Well, not according to that.
Really?
Yeah, 30, 29, 28, 27,
Sure.
26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
I don't know.
20,
You say that.
19, 18.
It's not time yet.
17,
I don't know.
14, 15, 14, 13, 12.
Oh, no, it's midnight. It's midnight already.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year in
Happy
Chicago,
New Year.
in the Midwest. Hello, the best part of the country.
A toast to all of you.
Holland G said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Should all the crazy
Oh my God.
forgot.
Well, Happy New Year
Yes.
to all of you. Happy New Year. First of all, to my cousin Adam Glass, I want to thank you so much for hanging with us. Do you have any other jokes? Do you have any other things to share, Adam, cousin?
Herbst has more if you want.
Just that I wish all of you well and be healthy, please, and give my love to your mother, if you would.
Oh, Adam, you're so sweet.
Yeah. Well, Mom had a tough year. I lost my dad this year, so it's been a tough.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's right.
Yeah.
So sorry.
We're still looking for him, but no.
God, David. David.
Actually,
I know.
I should mention that our cousin Jan Corwin actually had to have open heart surgery about 2 weeks ago, and he is, thank God, he's recovering well. Yeah.
My
This-
aunt Esther had hip surgery. She's doing okay.
Thank God.
A couple of months ago. So yeah, it's been
A year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
And you know what? Let's leave it behind.
Yeah, exactly.
But we have
Oh,
one
my
more
daughter
joke
just
from
texted
Steve,
Happy New
and then
Year.
I'll let all you guys go so we can all go to sleep. But Steve, what was the joke from Steve?
I just told him we're not gonna do it.
Hold on. One more, and then we'll call
You
it.
really want to end on a low note, don't you?
For a cigarette,
Oh wait, a man asks his
buddy for a cigarette.
man asks his buddy for a cigarette.
Or his friend quips,
His friend quips,
I thought you made a New Year's resolution to quit smoking.
"I thought you made a New Year's resolution to quit smoking."
The man replied,
Man replied,
I'm in phase 1 of quitting.
"I'm in phase 1 of quitting."
His friend confused asks, phase
Wait, can you
1.
hear her? Can you hear?
Yeah,
my
of
voice-
course.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So his friend confused asks, phase 1, and the man laughed, yes, I've quit buying them.
What a bump.
These jokes have not improved.
Oh.
I told a
Thank
good
you,
joke.
Steve the Whistler.
Adam, I told a good joke.
You
did.
did tell a good joke. Unfortunately, it was an hour and change ago. It was last year already.
Hold
I mean,
on,
really.
hold on. I've got
It
one.
was last year already.
One of my
Oh, let's take
one
a
of my
look.
favorite
Okay.
jokes.
Richard.
One of my favorite jokes. What do you get when you pour root beer into a square mug?
Oh, I don't know, but I love root beer. I love
Negative
black
1 eye?
cows, which
Huh?
some people call them black cows and some people call them root beer floats. And you can tell where you live in the city of Chicago and where you grew up, depending on what you call them.
Well, okay, but tell the.
I'm still waiting for the punchline here.
Yeah, wait.
Well, if everyone would be
What do you get
quiet.
when you pour-
Okay, Richard, go ahead.
what
What's
do
the
you get when you pour
punchline?
root
What
beer?
do you get when you pour root beer into a square mug?
What is it?
Beer.
Wait.
Oh, because the root.
Oh.
Root square.
Oh.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
mathematical joke.
Okay, Richard. On that note,
Are you
know
trying
he's
to
a
really?
musician. This is like, do you have any drummer jokes? That's what's next. Orchestra.
Fine, I will tell you the worst joke in the world. This joke, I love it because
Well, we've
it's
already
beyond,
heard the worst joke.
it's beyond stupid. Okay,
okay, Ava, do it.
I've got
What
to
is it?
give you a bad joke too. I want to be part of the crowd.
Please.
What did the fat Martian say when he landed on Earth?
The fat Martian landed on Earth.
Mhm.
Afraid.
What?
What?
Me.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
Exactly. It's stupid. Me.
Oh, because he's a Martian. Oh.
You realize we all fell for that,
Yes, we did. I'm embarrassed now.
and I can't even leave that behind. Thank you. I have to live my entire year with that on my conscience.
That's right. That starts out the new year. Thanks a lot, Eva.
Can I add that to
I just
Dave's
wanted
number
to do my
2?
part.
No.
Somebody yelled out something. Hold on, they wrote something. What's the name?
Oh, dear Lord.
This show has completely gone off the rails.
Well, you know what, Dave, I'm going to take off.
Yes. Happy New Year. Vicky,
Happy
Queen,
New Year.
everybody in Chicago, please go to the greenhouse. Naperville.
And we have another thing that somebody.
I'll
wrote.
explain Naperville.
They said, Dave, Jamie says, hey. When
Oh, Jamie Bernard.
Capodiano, I don't know how to say it.
What?
Happy New Year in Italian, I guess.
Oh, thank you. Whoever.
Oh,
And the top of the year from Milan.
Thank you.
Home, New York
how
City.
nice.
James
Lorenzo?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie Lorenzo. Yay. Okay. Yes. Jamie was in a theater company that I was involved in like 30 years ago. My gosh. And
Wonderful.
Naperville is just the place when the guy who was
It's-
trying to log on earlier, Ozer Teigelbaum.
It's west of Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, we visited his friend in Naperville, and I wrote a song, the worst song ever written, about is a really high pitch.
I used to own a theater company. I used to own a theater in Naperville.
Oh my gosh, what was the name of it?
Crossroads Theater.
In Naperville. Oh my gosh.
I owned Crossroads Theater in
watching,
Naperville.
but
Years ago. But
probably when I was there, writing horrible, and I would torture my friend who I was staying with, who was putting me up in Chicago. And once I wrote the song, it was such an annoying song that I would just sing it over and over until he punched me. So,
yeah.
yeah. So, Vicky, Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh
We
my
were
God.
very
Thank you for
sentimental.
having me.
Always, absolutely, always a delight. and stay well, stay creative. Come up with do a Jewish show for crying out loud. You know,
God's sake, let's do this.
put on a sheitel. You could do it.
I
Come on.
think that she should get together with the rabbi and work on something.
You know.
Yeah.
It's
You know?
it's right there. I know.
Have a great one, Vicky. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So Vicky Quaggy, ladies and gentlemen, in the Daverhood, go see her in Chicago at the Greenhouse. I'm going to let everybody go so I can play a couple of things from my mom and my mom-in-law and end this show that was supposed to be 2.5 hours long.
107.
Never works. Never works. Adam Glass, my cousin, health, happiness to you.
Yeah, the dogs want to sleep. The puppies want to go schluck.
Yeah, even the dogs now, and you know, your daughter. So
I already got told I'm making too much noise here. I'm in trouble already. The year just started.
and you're not even married at this point. I can understand if you were married, but no. But anyway.
I have skill. I have mad skills.
And you're kind of mad, and you have skills. So, ladies
That's
and
true.
gentlemen, Adam Glass, stay well, my friend, and please keep coming back to the Daverhood.
Always. Be well. Take care. All of
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Eva Heineman. Eva,
Yes.
people can watch you still on High Drama. What is your next episode, and where can people watch it?
Well, it's on YouTube right now. It's airing on M&N tomorrow, but you can watch it on YouTube today. Just look up Eva Heineman, and also Twitter. Our handle is 6_second_review. And on Facebook, it's www.facebook/highdramas. But go to YouTube, Eva Heineman, and we review shows. And anyway,
Eva, you must know this, that your name, when I try and look for pictures of you.
Oh, anime, monster. I know, I'm an anime character.
When did that happen? I mean, how did that, there's like Eva Heineman in some weird alternate Japanese anime universe.
Yeah, it's a show called Monster. Apparently it's very popular, and it's creepy because I think this person knows me because she's the daughter of a doctor, and I'm the daughter of a doctor. And I found out about this a while ago, and it freaked me out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if Eva, God forbid, disappears, we'll know the first place to look. but I'm hoping you will stay well and stay with us for many, many years. Keep
you too.
Here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Eva, most happy. Let's get you in the Daverhood. So, I'm always forgetting whether you can do stuff on Shabbos or not, but we would definitely love to have you back playing the Today, Yesterday quiz.
I just don't write, that's all. But I don't have to write. All I have to do is think.
No, there's no rights on my show. It's all wrong.
No,
Yeah.
And the writing. She could pass on writing the final question.
We can work that out. Eva, Happy New Year to you. Shana
Happy
Tova.
New Year. And this was so great. This is a great way to usher in 2022. And everyone just stay healthy, for God's sake.
Alibi. Bye-bye, Eva. Thank
Bye.
you so much. Eva Heineman, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, last but certainly not least, my friend and creative colleague, let's call him, Richard Shore. Hey, Richard. So, you happy? No, you're still 50 minutes away from your new.
I'm still waiting to get rid of stinking 2021.
I know. It's a bit. Now, do you think you're going to stay in Colorado, or are you thinking of going?
Well, the thing is, I'm under a time crunch with getting kicked out of my apartment, so I don't really have time to research places to move. So I'm just looking for some place near where I am now in Longmont. I was half considering moving back to Boston, but frankly, everything costs 3 times as much as it does here.
Are you looking for another house, or do you think you'll just?
Well, I live in a townhouse right now, and I'm looking for a detached house because I want to get a grand piano.
Oh, yeah. No, you missed it. Well, who just bought herself a grand piano? Oh, I think it was Jamie Bernard.
Yeah.
Earlier on, we had a critic, and she bought this year a Yamaha grand piano for her place. So so there were.
But she's in New York. It won't help him.
If you can't find the place, at least you can easily find the piano. So
There we go.
There you
Maybe
go.
I can live under the piano.
People have done worse. So, but I wish you certainly good luck finding a place. I wish you good health, most important than anything else. And I'm hoping we'll be working together this year. I don't know. It would be nice,
Well, who was it a little while ago who was talking about all the fringe festivals?
That, well, Eva Heineman, who was just here, she was, yes, there are tons of fringes, but it's the Fringe Festival. We'll talk about this, but you pay your own way usually. You plunk down X hundreds of dollars, and they give you like 3 dates over a 1 week span, and you do your own publicity. You wanted to do the what was it?
Edinburgh.
Yeah, or it would be kind of fun, but essentially by the time you get to do your show, you're exhausted from papering and screaming at people, please come see my show. So it might be worth doing and fun doing, but it's an ordeal. And
Yeah.
And financially there's no, if you're lucky and you do well in Edinburgh, then they bring you to 59 East 59th and do the best of the Edinburgh Fringe sort of off Broadway. And then you hope to gain from that. We're thinking about it. I mean, we'll talk. This is a conversation for you and me and
Okay.
the public. But I do reiterate, I hope we get to work together sometime this year.
That'd be nice.
All right, Richard Shore, Shauna almost Tova to you in about 45 minutes. Hope to see you soon. Have a great
Yep. Thanks for having me on.
You betcha. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Richard Shore, my friends. Richard Shore here on The Dave's Gone By, Daverhood New